It's myself, Shaun, with Lowland Catchup, and I'm joined by Ewan Moyes, Bonnyrigg Rose. How are you doing today?
Superb. It's been a busy day straight for work, but I've been eager to get to training for the build up to Saturday.
Yeah, there'll be a couple of big training sessions, I imagine, for you guys over the next couple of days.
Well, a full house at training, and we know nobody missing with a big game coming up, so
yeah.
Always is.
So I suppose a big gist what we want to talk to you about is going to be that upcoming game. Little listeners, Bonnyrigg fans, Celtic fans, just fans of the Lowland League, a wee bit of insight to how you're preparing for that one, and obviously find out a little bit about your views on Bonnyrigg and yourself, because you've had a hugely successful season. So I suppose one of the big talking points for you guys here is the fact that you are sitting right up at the top of, you're sitting in second, but it comes down to games played, which is some achievement given that you were only just promoted from the East of Scotland last year. How is everybody taking that success?
Listen, we kind of had a winning mentality in our changing room over the last, I've been here for 5 years now, and every season I think we've won 3 of the 4, and then obviously this league coming up as well, so it kind of breeds within the team. So although we came in, we had that mentality, we just take each game as it comes. We've got a good spirit, and without being overconfident, and we just kind of, like I said, we quietly confident, shall we say, about coming in. We knew the abilities in the dressing room and the successes we've had in the past, so we came in with a sort of fresh approach, and it's been great. Can't ask for much more.
And what were your personal sort of expectations when you came into this season?
I know for myself, I just, like I said, we were quietly confident. It says we knew the experience we've got in the changing room. I've played some leagues football my time, and I've played with a lot of the guys for a few years, and we know how each other play. We know how to grind the result out, as we've probably proved over the season when the chips are down. But like I said, we came in quietly confident, and just like I said, we just take each game as it comes.
Yeah, well, I do remember from your time in East of Scotland, you came up against a couple of sides from the Lowland League and competitions, and you had a bit of success there. That must have helped.
We played BSC as well. We beat them, East Stirling, and we were doing the cup run. So it's the same as well. We see with the Scottish Cup runs as well, because of the mentality. We've kind of got that spirit where it doesn't really matter who we're playing. We go in with the same mindset, and we play each game as it comes, and we just listen. We expect a victory for every time we go on that pitch, and it doesn't matter really who we're playing. It's the kind of way things have been breeded for us.
Absolutely. And speaking about those teams that you've played against from this season, we're a big chunk of the season already behind us. What kind of games? What have been your standard games for you this season?
There's been a few. There's been some tough games right the way through. I know for me, obviously, you remember the ones you lose as well, because you always want to put them right. We were beat by BSC here, which was a tough one to take, but as we've had a few games where we've kind of it's like with Celtic as well. We don't have that kind of right to the end mentality. Against Spartans away, we won 3-2. I think myself scored in the 87th minute, and then Johnny again just in injury time. BSC again, another one where we had a 2-0 lead, and we threw that away, and then we scored late on. So these games that we just we keep plugging away and getting a result for somewhere.
Yeah, and it seems to be you've got that sort of reputation now, a bit like Man United had in the Alex Ferguson days, where you're winning games right at the death. Well, it's squeaky bum time, I think Alex Ferguson called it, but you became a bit you became a little bit well known for that.
Listen, it's something that we've been doing since I've been here. This never ceases to amaze me how the boys seem to pull out the bag for somewhere, find that little something or that little extra. I find a goal for somewhere, it'll be a set piece or a scramble on that ball line. Somehow we manage to do it, and we just keep continuing. We keep continuing what we're doing, keep each day as it comes, and
And you personally in the side, you have had quite a lot of success with those set pieces. A lot of big guys as yourself and Dan that are at the back week in, week out. Is that something you prefer for it, training, or?
Listen, we've got a big side. We don't really do much to be honest. We do a little bits here and there, but we know we're a threat. It's a physical game. We know set pieces are a big part of football, but like I said, we've got quality in the changing room as well to win and score goals for all areas of the pitch. And the defenders, even the wing backs, I've scored a lot of goals this season. It just shows that away, although we've got wing backs that they're playing attacking. I think between Dean Brett and Johnny Brown, so you must have nearly 20 goals between the two of them for full backs. So we know how we play, we know our formation, we know it well, and we play like that.
No, you're spot on. It's something I like to always ask guys, and I will remind you, I just spoke to Johnny as well. I like to ask who you like to play alongside week in, week out.
We've got a right good spirit with everyone in the team. Like I said, everybody that pulls in that jersey, we've got a good relationship. I've played with Johnny Brown and Johnny Stewart for a while. In fact, I was at Brecon with them before. Johnny Brown was at Livingston with as well, and played against them all when I was coming out of Hearts and Hibs. We had that wee rivalry, so known each other for a long time. But yeah, like I said, everybody in the team we get on well with. We've got we pride ourselves on our sort of defensive record as well. We've sprung up some good partnerships as well, Big Care and then the likes across the years. So
yeah, that's good. And I suppose we have to get on to the fact that we've got a big game coming up this Saturday.
Yes. It's
quite late on in the season for the two sides to first be coming up against each other. How are you tackling that? Is it something that you would have preferred to have played them a bit earlier on the season? Are you quite happy that these games are
Listen, we've got that mentality where we just look at each game that comes. Yes, it's a big game. Yes, we're looking forward to it, but we'll play it like every other game. It is, like you said, maybe a bit later in the season. The weather can be difficult. Sometimes you find as well when we were in nice to Scotland as well, the weather does take a toll, and sometimes our games to catch up. But the good thing is that we're both, I think we've got one game in hand over them, but they've got one game in hand over us, sorry. But at least we're pretty level pegging, and it's not a case where someone's played 5 games ahead of someone, which maybe sometimes has happened and we've been chasing in the past.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose just to finish off, what's kind of your expectation moving forward for the next season or two?
Right, see the two. Listen, we just keep trying to win games. Like it says, we know that I love playing at Bonnyrigg. We've got a really good spirit. We'll just see what happens. Like I say, we'll take the game on Saturday and the games after that, and hopefully we can continue the form that we've had to the end of the season.
That's brilliant. Thanks for speaking to us.
No problem at all. Cheers, guys.
Cool.